All right, so we've got this Braga-Lazio match coming up, and, well, it's, a big one in the Europa League, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And we've got some pre-match analysis to get into here. I think people will be surprised, think of it as, well, a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah, classic David versus Goliath kind of thing.
Right, you've got Braga scrapping for a playoff spot, and then Lazio, well, they're already through to the next round.
So let's, I guess, dive into this, huh? What makes this whole thing so interesting to you? What stands out?
Well, I'll tell you, Lazio may be comfortable in the standings, but don't let that fool you. This match, it's far from meaningless for Braga.
They've got to win this one, don't they?
Exactly. They need a win, and, well, let's just say they need it desperately. They're 2 points behind right now.
Yeah, this game could be the decider for their whole Europa League run. But, they've been on fire in their domestic league, 3 wins in a row. So that's got to count for something, right?
Sure, those wins, they're definitely a confidence booster. No doubt about that. But you got to look a little deeper. These wins, they all came from, well, a pretty specific tactical approach. Think high pressing, counterattacking. They've basically been exploiting teams that like to keep the ball. Now, against a team like Lazio.
That's a different beast, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Lazio, they're known for their tactical flexibility, right? Years of European experience. It's a different ballgame.
So the big question then is, can Braga adapt? Or are they going to stick to what's been working, even if it's not the best fit?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And then there's another thing to think about. Braga's home record against Italian sides, well, it's not exactly inspiring.
Oh, right. Yeah. Tell me about that.
They've lost, let me see, their last 3 at home against Serie A teams.
3 in a row. Oof. It's not great.
Nope. And there's always a but. Lazio hasn't been in top form lately either.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they've only won 2 of their last 6 matches. All competitions, mind you.
Really? So even though they cruised through the group stage,
Yeah.
things have been shaky lately.
A little shaky, yeah. Even the recent loss to Fiorentina, it exposed some vulnerabilities in their defense.
Yeah.
Especially against, well, quick transitions.
And that's something Braga could definitely exploit.
That's right. So Lazio may be through, but they can be rattled. It's happened. But, well, we can't ignore their away form in Europe this season.
Yeah, that's been pretty impressive, right? I mean, 3 wins and they only conceded 1 goal. That's got to worry Braga a bit.
It is impressive. 3 wins, no doubt about that. But, well, there's a bit of historical context here. You ready for this?
Gimme.
Lazio has never won 4 straight major European away matches.
Huh. So this could be the one that trips them up.
Potentially. Their last 3 away wins, well, they were against, let's just say, weaker opponents. This Braga match, this is a real test.
And their history in Portugal, how's that look?
Not great. They've actually lost 5 of their last 7 in Portugal, so, maybe that strong away form isn't as intimidating as it seems at first glance.
All right, so we've got the underdog story shaping up here. But every good David versus Goliath needs its heroes and villains.
Right.
Any key players we should keep an eye on?
Absolutely. On Braga's side, you got to watch Amine Ouazzani. The guy's a goal scorer. He's bagged 4 in Europe this season.
Yeah, he's been clinical in front of goal, hasn't he?
Yeah, and this is interesting. Most of those goals, they came in the second half, so if this is a tight game, well, he could be the difference.
Late game heroics. I love it. Okay, what about Lazio? Any danger men for them?
Keep an eye on Mattia Zaccagni, really crucial part of their attack. He's directly involved in 3 goals in his last 3 matches, and he thrives under pressure. Interesting thing, too, he's only scored in games Lazio has won.
So if he scores, it's a good sign for Lazio. A good omen, maybe?
You could say that. A Zaccagni goal, it usually means a Lazio win. All right, one last thing before we wrap up. I found the stat pretty interesting. 4 of Lazio's last 5 matches, well, the first goal, it came within the first 15 minutes.
Wow, so they come out of the gate swinging, huh?
They do. They try to establish dominance early.
So Braga's defense, they'll need to be on high alert right from the start.
Exactly. If they can weather that initial storm, then they might be able to, to frustrate Lazio, wait for them to make a mistake, exploit those gaps that appear as the game goes on. It's a classic strategy, right?
All right, so for everyone watching at home, here's the takeaway. Braga, they're desperate. They need this win. And they might just be able to take advantage of a Lazio side that, sure, on paper they look strong, but, there are cracks in the armor the first 15 minutes. That could be everything.
It's going to be a fascinating tactical battle. A lot on the line for Braga.
Yeah, will we see those early Lazio goals? Or can Braga hold them off and pull off the upset? Well, I don't know. That's what makes this match so exciting.
You've got it. Two teams, different motivations, different styles. Who's going to come out on top?
Only one way to find out. Tune into this Europa League clash. It's going to be good.